So hopefully this goes better than my practice did because I forgot to hit start on my practice. Great. So we're doing Pilates today, and I suggested having 2 light weights. I've got 2-pounders here. You can do 1 pound, you can do 3 pounds. I really don't recommend going any higher than that. If you don't have anything less than like a 5-pound set, grab 2 water bottles, soup cans, bags of rice, bags of beans, something so that you have something lighter, because other than for one part of our class today, 2 were plenty for me. All right, so have those nearby. And the other thing, when I was running through this, I realized we really don't have a whole lot of abs today, but that's okay. Pilates is not just about the abs, okay? It's about shoulders to hips, everything, because all of that attaches, whoa, just stepped on my iPod. All of that attaches into your torso, so that all supports your core. So we're gonna have a lot of attention on the shoulders, on the legs, on the hips, a lot of focus on the buns today. It's just the way it worked out, okay? So we're gonna start off with our feet about shoulder width apart. Looking for Pilates here, hang on. There it is. Shoulders are pulled back and down, hearts are up nice and high. So I want you to breathe in through your nose and blow it out through your mouth. You can be shoeless on this. You don't have to wear shoes. I was practicing body step before this, and then I'm planning to go for a ride afterwards, so I'm just going to leave my shoes on so that my socks aren't sweaty when I have to put them back on. Make sure as you're going up and down with your arms that it is just your arms moving within your shoulder socket, and that it is not your shoulders moving up to say hello to your ears. On the next, actually no, we'll just come up, and we're going to go down. Angel arms here. Out up wide, down in the center. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, and exhale. Now we're going to reverse. So we're going to scoop it up, and we're going to bring it down. So it's like you're making a snow angel, which, yes, we were able to do in Texas 2 months ago, almost. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. One more. Inhale up, exhale down. Now you're going to raise one arm and then reverse it. Inhale. Actually, let's exhale and inhale. There we go. Exhale, inhale. Really reach. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Waking up the obliques. One more each way. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Twist side to side. Trying to keep your hips facing front, okay? Definitely keep those knees facing front so we're not doing a full twist here. Really trying to just rotate at the rib cage. I know the hips are gonna swing just a little, but try hard not to. Pull your navel in nice and tight to your spine. Cement those hips straight forward, hip headlights facing me. One more. Good. Now we're going to come up. Inhale up. We're going to exhale halfway down. Inhale, bring your hands forward. Keep them this way or flip them. Exhale, round. Inhale, back up tall. Exhale, down. Clasp your hands together in the back. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you release. Inhale, back up. We're going to twist to a side. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the other side. Inhale, up. And exhale down straight. We're going to do that again now that you know what you're doing. Inhale up, exhale halfway. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Take it back up. Twist to a side. Come on up and twist to the other side. We're going to do it one more time because that feels so good. Shoulders back and down, and you know really what you're doing now. Inhale up, exhale half. Inhale forward, exhale round, tall, and down. Clasp them in the back, lift, and down. Bring them up, twist, up, and twist, up, and down. Good. All right, just bring your hands to what's called prayer position. Elbows are a little bit wide. Feet are a little bit wider than your hips, maybe shoulder width apart. And we're going to sit back into what's called chair or awkward from yoga. It's a squat. Can you get him? Thank you. Sorry, the dog needed to go out. Husband's on a call, had to find out. Okay, watch what I do. I'm gonna squat. I'm gonna raise my arms. I'm gonna bring my elbow to the outside and up, and then I'm gonna switch to the other side. Keep going here. Still bringing those hands back down to the sternum as you twist. Rotating from that rib cage, from that shoulder. One more. Up straight. And release it. Grab one weight. All right. One weight. Legs are wide. Toes are turned out just slightly. We're going to bend the left knee. The weight is in your right hand. We're going to reach over and come up straight. So side lunge and straight. Side lunge, both knees straight. Left knee bends, both knees straight. Reach it over. You're between two panes of glass. One more. Reach and pull. Switch hands. So now it's going to be a lunge to the right with a reach up with the left. Let's go. Lunge and reach. Side lunge and reach. Side lunge and reach. I'm saying the reach on the wrong part, but you guys got it. Two more. Holy cow. It's been a rough week. Monday started off really crazy with me and not being able to think. Okay, both weights in your hands. Back to about shoulder width apart. Pull your navel in tight. The harder, it makes it harder to have your legs in closer. So you decide if you want to have them a little bit out wide, you're not going to work your core quite as much because you'll be more stable, or bring them in and be a little less stable. So my arms are out at a low V. My palms are up. I'm going to open to a high V, flip my palms over, and drop them down. Now make sure that your elbows are not hyperextended here. You want them just a teeny bit soft. Up and down. Inhale up, exhale down unless that feels bad for you, and then reverse it, but I want you to do one breath in or out going up, and then the other going down. Make sure the shoulders aren't moving. Hopefully you've got a mirror or a window or something nearby that you can check and see that your shoulders are not moving. Your navel's in tight. You're going to go one more. Good. Roll the shoulders. Bring them up to a T. Your palms are facing forward. A little bit more of a bend in your elbows this time. And we're going to circle. Now make sure as you circle that you don't circle your whole body. Okay? Keep your torso pulled in tight. A little bend in those knees. A little tuck at the hips. You can always drop the weights if you want. And reverse. Nothing's moving in the torso. I'm taking a peek at my side mirror to see. Do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, release it down. Okay. We're going to make a little W here, okay? So pretend that my arms and my back make a W, all right? We're going to take them out to a V, a nice open V, and then pull them into a W. Out to a V, into a W. V and W. V and W. V and W. 3 more. You can do it. Out and in, out and in, out and in. Release it down. How are those weights feeling? Okay, you don't need much with the exercises that we're doing today. All right, one last thing, goal pose. Well, not one last thing, but for standing, weight work, Pilates, we're gonna go to goal post. And all you're gonna do is squeeze the shoulder blades. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Squeeze them. Squeeze. Squeeze. Do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, come on down. Set your weights down wherever your head's gonna kind of end up. And then come around to the other end of your mat, to the end of it. And we're gonna do some roll downs. All right, so you've got your feet right under your hips. Okay, those are those hip headlights. The hip bones in the front, shoulders are backing down. Pull your head back. You're up against the wall with the back of your head, your shoulders, and your hips. You've got a little, your mid or your low back is away from the wall because you've got that natural curve here. We're going to take a deep breath in. We're going to exhale, pull your head away from the wall, pull your shoulders away from the wall. Keep those hips tucked on the wall as long as you can, and then finally roll down. Inhale here at the bottom. Exhale, pull up with your navel, stacking your vertebrae one on top of the other. Shoulders are back, head is touching the wall. Inhale, exhale, slowly down. Slight bend in your knees as you come down. Inhale, exhale, and come on back up. All right, the next time we go down, we're going to stay down. So, press the head up against the wall. Inhale. Exhale as you pull your head away from the wall. Really round. Keep those hips against the wall as long as you can to get a bigger stretch through your spine. And then finally, roll them away from the wall and walk out. Come into cat position. Fingers are spread. And you've got your weight in one hand. Okay, I've got my weight in my left hand. I'm going to pretend that I've got that medicine ball on my back, and I'm going to take my right leg to the back. I'm going to lift up my left arm, okay? I'm going to bend it, and then I'm going to straighten with the tricep as I lift my leg. Drop it down, lift it up. So I'm bending my elbow, lifting my leg. If that's too much, just hold the leg up or leave the leg down and do the tricep. That's what we're focusing on here. Core and triceps. Okay, 4 more. Loose grip on that weight. 3, 2, and 1. Now you're going to hold it up. You're going to pulse the arm and the leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn your palm to face down. You can drop that foot if you'd like. We're going to open to the side and come back. Open to the side and back. Navel pulled in tight. Try not to fall over. All right, you can always put your foot on the floor. That'll help balance you. 3 more. Go 3, 2, squeeze and touch. 1. You're going to go back out. You're going to bend your elbow and straighten. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. I'm just bringing my hand to my shoulder. Doing 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up, pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Pull that knee down. Quick press back. Get off that other hand. Okay. And switch over to the other side. Fingers are spread of that hand that's on the floor. Okay, so now my right leg is going back. I'm sorry, my left leg's going back. My weight is in my right hand. I've got my elbow pulled back, and I'm tucked in with my weight right at my shoulder. And I'm going to extend and drop. Extend and drop. Try to keep the upper part of the arm from moving. You want to keep it as parallel to the floor as possible. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up, we pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Drop the toe anytime you need to. Turn your palm to face the floor. Touch that weight against your hip. Open to the side. Come back and touch. Open and touch. Open and touch. You can barely see my hand coming out there. Open and touch. Open and touch. 3 more. Go 3, 2, and 1. You're going to open it back up. You're going to hold it there. Bend your elbow, straighten. Bend, straighten. Once again, that upper arm is parallel to the floor. Bend and straighten. Hand coming right to the shoulder. Give me 3, 2, and 1. Put your hands down. Pull your knee in. Open up your knees wide. Bring your toes together and just press back. Give your spine a break. Okay, that was a lot of core. Okay, we had different stresses going on with the leg extended, the arm out to the side, all kinds of stuff going on here. Okay, just so you guys can see me, I'm going to do my left leg first, even though I just did my left leg. We're going to do it so that you can see me, otherwise you're not going to be able to see what I'm doing. So I've tucked my weight, okay, bag of rice, beans, soup can, water bottle behind me. or behind that knee, and I'm gonna bring it up, okay? Imagine that medicine ball on my spine. Hips are gonna stay square. I'm gonna drop and up, drop and up, down, up. No arching through your spine. You're just moving through your hip joint. Give me 4, 3, 2. You're gonna hold up on 1. You're gonna pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that knee in. Don't touch the floor. You're gonna open to the side and down without opening all the way. All right, keep your shoulders facing the ground. The hip may open a little, but I want your shoulders facing the ground. Do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it. Give me a quick calf stretch. Put the weight, rice, soup can, water bottle behind your other leg. And you're going to lift up and down, up and down. Hip stays closed, hip headlights facing the floor. Pushing up and out of the hands, fingers are spread. Doing 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up, we pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. You're going to open and close. Open, close. Open, close. It's not about how high, all right? It's about how well you can do this, keeping your shoulders parallel to the floor and lifting to the side. Getting some great mobility through your hips. You've got 1 more. And release it. And sit back. All right, let's check where we are. Okay, we are ready to have a seat with our weights in our hands. This is our core segment. This is where we really focus on that core. So, have a seat. Got your weights in your hands. Your knees are about a fist width apart. Notice how I'm rounded here, okay? So I have to pull up and really get on those sits bones. I'm gonna take my feet a little further away from my body. That makes it easier. All right, if you need a few of these, we're gonna do some rollbacks. If you need a few with your hands under your knees, go for it. Otherwise, let's get up nice and tall. Shoulders are back and down, deep breath. Exhale, roll back part way. As we come up, extend those arms, not all the way overhead because that's going to force you to hyperextend. Keep your arms right by your cheeks. Okay, so your biceps are right by your cheeks as you come up. All right, taking it back and up. Shoulders away from the ears. Really try to get hard and high up onto those sits bones. Okay, really extend through your spine. 2 more while I see where we're going. All right, 1 more. Good. You're going to come back. You're going to open. You're going to close. We're going up. Good. Take it down. Open the other arm. Close. And up. You can always drop the weights. Open. Close. And up. Drop it down. Open, close, and up. 1 more each way. Open, close, and tall. Down, open, close, and up. Take it back. Hold it here. Row. Other arm. Now take it up. Good. Drop it back. Row. I'm twisting my spine as I row back. I'm following it with my eyes. That lets me go a little further. Try and come back up tall. Checking a peek at the iPad to see what I'm doing. And if I'm going into the proper form last time. And up. All right, release those weights, just round over. We are gonna do roll downs and roll ups. So, take those legs out. Sit up nice and tall, pull your shoulders back and down, put your head back, arms are forward with the weights, they'll help. Inhale, pull your navel to your spine, slowly lower down. Inhale, it says arms are reaching overhead, no flaring, Joanne. Inhale long, exhale as you slowly peel up. And the weights actually help you get over that hump where you want to lift your legs, where you have a hard time. The weights actually help you, so really get into your spine with your mind here. And really go one vertebrae at a time. Careful reaching over, maybe not so far. Nice and tall, and take it down again. All right, you want to make this harder? There's a way. Okay, what you can do is, instead of having your hands in front of you, keep them right over the top of your head. And that's going to make it harder. All right, so if you need to do that, it would look like this, where I've got my weights over the top of my head and I'm going down slowly and controlled. And then I inhale over long and I exhale, try to keep those weights right over my head. That's a lot harder. All right. Sorry, I gotta relax there a second. Okay. One more time, you're going up, you're going down, and we're gonna finish in the down position. Feel that stretch. Nice and tall, and lower it back down. Good. All right, getting on my mat. All righty. We're gonna take our legs into tabletop. We're gonna take our arms over the top with no flaring. All right, we're gonna inhale. We're gonna exhale, seat curl, and extend those legs. Hands come out to where if you're gonna do the 100. Inhale as you go back down to the floor. Exhale, curl it up. Inhale, come on down. Exhale, curl it up. Inhale, down. Exhale, curl it up. Inhale, down 2 more times. Exhale, curl it up. Inhale, down. You're going to curl it up. You're going to stay up, and we're headed to the 100. Inhale. Exhale. Turn your palms down. Inhale. Exhale. If you need to drop the weights, that's fine. Inhale. Hands can go behind the head. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Release it. Whew. All right, feet are flat. Knees are bent. You've got about a fist width between your knees. I just want you to put your hands on the floor. I don't care, knuckles down, however you want to do it. If you want to set your weights down, I'm just going to keep mine in my hands just because they're there. All right, and we're going to just bridge up. So we're going to articulate. Take a deep breath in, pull your navel to your spine and push up. Nice deep breath here at the top. Exhale and slowly articulate back down without opening your knees. No flaring of the knees. Inhale, exhale, peel it up. Inhale, soften your chest, your mid-back. And then finally your low back goes down. Keep going on your breath. Inhaling at the top and bottom. Exhaling as you move. Sorry, I had an itch on my arm. All right. Oh, yeah, no, we're good. Sorry, I was like, we're supposed to be doing something with our arms, but we're not. That's next. All right, let's get one more for good measure, because I was all messed up there and I kind of got out of my head. Push out over your knees and then release it down. All right, we are going to take the arms out wide. All right, what the arms are going to do are fly. All right, what the legs are going to do is we're going to come up into a hip lift and we're going to just drop halfway. So come on up, arms and legs, arms and hips. All right, we're going to drop halfway and squeeze up. drop halfway, squeeze up. This is the part that I said is going to feel really light with these weights, which is absolutely fine. Because our focus here is on the core, is on the glutes, not so much on the chest. 2 more. All right, you're going to hold up. You're going to come up onto the balls of those feet. You're going to leave those hips up, and we're just going to open and close. Inhale down, exhale up. Two more. Good, release it down. Take your legs up, give me a quick stretch. And set them back down. Elbows are wide, 90-degree bend. We're going to do the same thing with a bench press, all right? Same pattern that we just did with a bench press. So, lift up into a bridge. Bring the arms up. Halfway down, squeeze up. Halfway down, squeeze up. How those bones doing? Squeeze up. I'm feeling mine. Squeeze. Squeeze. 5 more. Go 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up, lift up onto those toes, the arms go again. Three more. Last one, bring everything down. Once again, quick stretch up with those legs. Okay, you may want to pull in, may want to do a little rocking, may want to do some hip twisters, because we got one more round, but I gotta remember what our arms are doing. Oh yeah, okay, sorry, I had to find where I was on my sheet. All right, so on this next one, all right, just start with those hands down here by your hips. Your feet are in, fists width apart for your knees, for your feet. You're going to lift up to that same starting position. So just squeeze up and lift to that same starting position. Now, what we're going to do is the arms are going to come overhead as the hips drop half, and then they're back up. All right, let's go. Take it down and up. Down, up. Down, up. Down, up. 5 more. Try to stop when they're vertical. I know mine are going past vertical. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, toes up, or heels up, sorry. Pull those heels up, and let's go with the arms. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. How about a figure 4? I don't care which leg. Cross one over, maybe thread through. And hold. I'm going to look to see what's next. Okay, we did that. And release it, change your legs. Make sure you're breathing. All right. We are just going to roll to a side, and we're going to push up into a side elbow plank. See what time it is. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Okay. Okay. And to see what time it was. We are going to push up into a modified side plank. All right, so we're going to be on our knee. We're on our elbow. You've got that weight right over the top of your shoulder so that you kind of have a T going with your arms. All right, and we're just going to lift and lower the leg. Really lifting through the underneath. 2 more. Hold your leg up, reach your arm overhead, elbow and knee. 10 times. Bring rib cage to hip also. Keep that bottom hip up as much as possible. So sneaking in some obliques here. Like I said, we really didn't have a whole lot of core focus, ab focus. Got a toe cramp going. Last one. Good. Bring it down. And yes. Okay. We are laying down all the way on our side. Hips are stacked, shoulders are stacked. You got your mouse hole underneath here. All right. If you want, you can take that weight, bag of rice, beans, soup can, whatever you have. Actually, the bags would work really, really well here. All right. You can hold it. All right. And we're going to do double leg lifts here. You don't have to have that extra weight on there. Think about the mouse hole. Put your hand down if you need it, okay? And if the weight falls off, it falls off. Two more. Hold it up. Bottom leg drop and touch. 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 Think about the mouse hole. It's about all I'm doing. 5, 4, 3, 2. You're going to hold up. We're going to scissor. All right, if you need your hand down, put your hand down. If you can keep this going with your hand holding on to your weight, that's great. Keep that bottom leg going back straight. That's the one that wants to bend. You've got 3 more. Don't rush them. Ooh! Feeling that hip. And release it down. All right, just pull your knees in and push up onto your hand. Okay, you've got your feet stacked. Your knees are bent. Your hips are slightly bent. This is a side bend. You're going to lift up and pull down, brush. Up, pull down, brush. Up, just brushing that hip down to the floor. Okay, it's like there's a push pin or a thumbtack under there. Don't get stuck. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Swing those legs around and get set up for our side plank on the other side. Elbow and knee. Okay, you've got your hand with your weight up above, and all we do is lift and lower. Lifting up through that bottom oblique, pulling the rib cage up. Last one. Hold it up. Reach your arm overhead, rib cage hip. Coming up, coming together. Do a little extension as you reach overhead. Big exhale, and then inhale. You can do this. 2 more. Last one. Good. Come on down. Lay it all the way down. Straight with those hips, okay? You can't see your toes. Give me that mouse hole. This is my good side. I can feel it. It's my right side. Shoulder stacked, hips stacked. Weight, okay? If you want both legs, lift them up and down. Focus on a breathing pattern that works for you. All right? It's a kind of easy exercise, so think about your breath. Last one. You're going to take it up, hold it up, drop the bottom leg, and touch. That's your goal, is to try to touch. And I want it to be challenging, so if you need to lift that top leg a little bit higher in order to make it challenging, go for it. Thinking about the mouse hole. I'm sort of there. Last one. All right, scissor. Ooh! Scissors are not so good on this side. I don't know why. They're just not there today. You can do this. Woo! 3 more. I'm trying to get reset. Last one. Oh. Bring it down. Pull your knees in. Push up. Come onto your hands. Feet and knees are stacked. Knees are bent. Hips are bent. Hand is out. Your weight is in your hand that's not on the floor. All right. We're going to extend up. Come down and brush. Up. Don't touch that push pin. Up. Or the thumbtack. up, up. Let's go 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. All right, we're headed into a plank on our elbows. You don't need your weights. All right, so elbows, step a foot back, step the other foot back. If you want to come to your knees, you are welcome to do that. If you're on your knees, I want you just to stay put. If you're on your toes, we're going to do what's called the seesaw, where we come forward and back. It's actually just the saw, not the seesaw. Okay, it's like we're being a saw with our body, cutting some wood. 3 more. Go 3, 2, and 1. Toes or knees. We're going to army crawl. All that means is we're going to put one hand down. Make it your left one. Humor me. Then your right. Now the left elbow and the right elbow. Hand, hand, elbow, elbow. It can be toes. Hand, hand, elbow, elbow. One more time. Hand, hand, elbow, elbow. Now we got to go back out to our hands for our next one. Okay, so you're up on your hands. If you're on your knees, you're staying put. If you're on your toes, you're going to saw again. Come forward and back. Forward and back. Legs can be wide. That takes some of the pressure out of the core, puts it into the thighs. It's not cheating. All right, but keep them as close together as you can. 2 more. Good, hold. I'm coming down to my knees. You're going right elbow first. Right elbow, left, right hand, left hand. Elbow, elbow, hand, hand. Elbow, elbow, hand, hand. 1 more. Elbow, elbow, hand, hand. We got to go back down to our elbows. Down and down. All right. Left arm, right leg. Reach them out. Toes or knees. And pull it in. Switch. Reach out at an angle and pull it in. Out at an angle and pull it in. Out at an angle. Pull in 1 more each. Out at an angle. Pull in. Out at an angle. Pull in. Knees down. Push back. Child's pose. Ooh, my arms are shaking. All right. Lay it down prone. Weights are an option. All right, they're going to be back here. You're going to put, okay, so it's like your thumbs are down, your palms are facing in, your pinkies are up high. Okay, you can just have your forehead on the ground or your chin on the ground. And we're going to pull our navel up and away. We're going to just extend our spine. Don't do anything with your hands. Just extend your spine and drop it back down. Extend your spine and drop it back down. Navel's trying to pull up. Keep your toes on the floor. Keep your hands or your weights on the floor. Extend your spine and down. Chin is slightly tucked. Extend and down. All right, intensification. We're going to lift the arms up to about parallel to the floor as you extend your spine. Keep the toes on the floor. Navel up. Extend the spine. Reach your arms and pull back. You don't have to do weights. Okay, you can do it without weights. It's up to you. Inhale as you extend. Exhale as you drop. Inhale, extend. Exhale, drop. Inhale, extend. Exhale, drop. 2 more. Extend and drop. 1 more. Extend and drop. Intensification. We're going to lift the legs on this one too. So it's going to be an extension of the spine, a lift of the arms, a squeeze of the glutes to lift the legs. All right, 6 of them. We can do this. Okay, navel up. And let's lift and extend and drop down. Lift and extend, drop down. Extend and down. Try not to push the navel into the floor. I know mine's going there, but I'm thinking about it. You've got 1 more. You're going to hold it up this time. Hold it up. Hold, hold, hold. Can you pulse the arms and legs? Do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, hands underneath, bend your knees, push up, push back, and we are done. Okay, I know I'm in these 40-minute classes. I don't know what's up with me, but that's okay. We worked, right? We worked hard. I see somebody logged on, maybe even made a note, so I'm gonna, while you guys are hanging out in child's pose, I'm gonna walk over. Hey, Rachel! All right, widen those knees, push your hips back, take your hands out, and use your hands to push yourself back into child's pose. Total disclosure, full disclosure here, I have not thought about what stretches we're doing. So we are coming up with this one on the fly, okay? Take your hand that's closest to me straight out at 90. Lift your head, lift your other arm, and reach over as far as you can. Feel a gorgeous stretch from your shoulder to your hip on that back side. And pull hands in, push up, back down. Take your arm that's away from you, straight out, head and arm lifts up, go around as far as you can, and hold. Breathe. Good, pull it in, and come on up. Let's go to 90-90, all right? So one leg's along the front side of your mat, parallel to the front side of your mat, 90 degrees at the knee, 90 degrees at the hip. The other hip is at 90, and we're going to fix that other leg so that it is parallel to the long side of your mat. Okay? One hand on your shoe, your other hand is out here, and you are going to push to bring that shoulder back over your knee. Okay? So I want shoulder over knee. I want your other shoulder inside of your ankle. And you're using that back hand to push you back into kind of a centered position. Hold here. And come on up. Switch it over. Adjust as you need to. All right? Tell this is my bad side. Hand out there, grab your foot, and push your shoulder back over your knee. Bring your other shoulder so that it's inside. And I don't want you open. All right, I want your shoulders parallel to the floor. Okay, so we've got all kinds of parallels and perpendiculars going here. There's a lot to think about. Just do your best and breathe. That is the most important part, is don't forget to breathe. Good, come on up. And we're just going to rotate back and forth. Move the weight out of the way. You don't have to get to perfect 90-90s, okay? You don't have to get to perfect 90-90s. I just want you rotating back and forth here. Now, if you can take your hands off, I can't even demonstrate that. But there are people that can either hold their arms out, and there's some people that can even put their hands up to their head as they're doing this switch. If you're one of those people, go for it, okay? I can't even demonstrate it. You may find yourself moving a little bit forward as you do this. It's just normal. I don't know why it happens, but it's normal. Okay, so hopefully now these switches are feeling better to you as those hips are loosening up. You're going to hold back, reset. Okay, you're on your first side that we did, and we're going to go into that again. And hopefully it feels better now that we have loosened up. Ooh, notice my shoulder was open, so I'm going to push that shoulder down parallel to the floor. Ooh, that feels so much better. Switching sides. Adjust if you need to. And push it over, shoulders parallel to the floor. One shoulder inside of your ankle, the other shoulder over your knee. And breathe. Don't ever forget to breathe. Good, come on up. Let's put the soles of those feet together. And grab onto the ankles. Give me a pull. And then push down with your elbows. Okay, I'm pushing down with my elbows. I'm not getting down very far. Inner thighs are horrible for me. Especially this right leg. It's up higher than the left. I can push the left one down so much further than I can push the right one down. Breathe, 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 breathe. And release. Let's come lay down on our back. Okay, I know I'm kind of out of funky order, but I want to get into those figure fours again. All right, left ankle crossed over right knee. Pulling down. That doesn't feel so bad after those 90-90s. All right, arms out long. Drop the legs over to the left and just hold right here. Shoulders are on the ground, arms are on the ground. You're going to take that right hand and you're going to drag it on the floor up above you. Come over, touch the left hand, and then come back and set your shoulder back down on the floor as you reach that right arm out. Do it again. Reach it around and set your shoulder back down. One more time. Come on around and set it back down. Now, just bring your legs over to the other side. Take your right hand and rest it on the outside of your knee, but keep your left shoulder on the floor. Okay? So you're kind of pulling down a little bit with your right hand. Now what we're going to do is take our left arm up through the air, come over just probably parallel to the floor, and then bring it back, set your shoulder on the floor, set your hand on the floor. Come up through the air, probably parallel to the floor, and open back up. You want to exhale and inhale. You'll remember more when we get to the other side. And release it. Put your foot down, take the right ankle, cross it over the left, thread through. You can either go to the back of the thigh, or if you can make it to that shin, that's great. That's where I have to go to feel the stretch, especially after those 90-90s. It's amazing how those really open up your hips. Great stretch to do. All right, foot down, arms out wide. You're going to drop them over to the right. Just let the weight of your right leg pull yourself over. Keep your shoulders on the ground. Drag the left hand over to the right. And come on back, set it down on the ground. Remember, you're exhaling as you close. You're inhaling as you open. You've got one more. Good, hold right here. Make sure that shoulder's on the ground. And then bring your legs up and over to the other side. Oh. Take your left hand, put it on your knee, pull it just a little bit. You don't have to go far unless you want to and it feels good. Shoulder, right shoulder is still on the ground. And let's take your right hand up through the air to about parallel to the floor. Inhale as you open it back up, put your shoulder on the floor. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. One more time. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Good. Bring those legs back to the center. Yeah, let's just grab behind one leg and pull ourselves up. Sit in a comfortable position. I want to stretch your shoulders out just a little bit. So comfortable position for you. Your shoulders are back and down. Take your left hand, reach it around behind your back. Grab onto it with the right and drop your head over to your right shoulder. Hold here. You got a front of the shoulder stretch going and an upper neck stretch going. You can be leaning over into that right hip. That's okay. And release your hand. Chin falls. Shoulders back. Right hand around. Grab it. Pull it. Drop. Drop your head over to your left shoulder. Frog in my throat. There may be no class next week. Actually, I'm going to say there's 95% chance of no class next week. My brother and my sister-in-law are going to be in town, and I just want to kind of spend some time with them. So no class next week. Release your hand, let your chin fall, shoulders back, head lifted. Take a deep breath. Exhale. You guys have an awesome weekend, and I will see you in a couple of weeks. You can always pull up an old one. No excuses. There's plenty out there. Bye, Rachel.